Hi everyone, Brian from Excess Motorworks, and welcome back to our channel. So today we'll be going over where we stand with the 5-axis CNC mill I'm building. If you remember the last video, the mill was using stepper motors, and I was replacing that with the ClearPath servos. That's actually been done, and we actually have everything configured and up and running again. This is actually the latest part that we've cut with using the ClearPath servos with the Masso unit. And as you can see, it's actually perfectly smooth on all of the axes. Now you can disregard the plaster of Paris that was actually put on there to try to seal the product, and it ended up making a big mess. So we still have some technical difficulties with that, and we've got some ideas on how to go about solving it. One thing to note though is we still have problems with glue too. If you see right in here, the glue itself, when it was being milled, actually got stuck onto the bit and actually caused some little chunks to be pulled off the foam. Historically, we've been using different gluing products. We've used some of this 3M product, the 78, which is foam safe. It works really well, but when the bit gets to the contact point, it gets stuck on the bit itself, and then foam gets balled up, and it no longer is as effective. The same with this chopper or this grip product. Both of these products work really well, but they're just not safe to be used with using a bit and it gets all clogged up. The product we used so far that worked the best was this Great Stuff. That actually worked really pretty good. You can see a lot of the pieces were glued together with that Great Stuff. Now with the Great Stuff, unfortunately, it's not an adhesive product, and we have actually had parts where our foam was actually pulled apart. So we came across this Great Stuff Pro here, and it's specifically an adhesive product. It's worn for the wall and floor, and hoping that that's actually going to solve our gluing problem. We like the EPS foam. It's better than the actual white styrofoam. It's a little easier to clean up, doesn't get so much static electricity buildup. It also leaves a much finer surface, and if you need to sand it at all, it works out really, really well. So that's kind of it where we stand, and we'll be cutting again shortly. We've got one other thing we've got to do is actually create a positioning system. So I've got some more of this 80-20 aluminum that are long pieces, obviously not this piece, with these slides on it, with these linear rails basically, and we'll be using that to create a positioning system. So as soon as that's done, we'll be on to making some actual panels themselves. The first project we're going to do is a wing for a Porsche 993. So if you're interested, stay tuned, subscribe, and hope you enjoy.